Across the country, protests continue amid a growing national outcry over the death of George Floyd. Floyd, an unarmed man, died Friday in police custody after being pinned to the ground by the neck by a Minneapolis police officer whose knee remained pressed into Floyd's neck for more than 8 minutes. While horrified bystanders, including the 17-year-old girl who filmed the incident, watched. Last night, peaceful protests in Minneapolis escalated as demonstrators clashed with police, who fired tear gas and rubber bullets. Quite a contrast from the armed protests we've seen against COVID-19 restrictions. Today, Governor Tim Walz activated the Minnesota National Guard to respond to the protests. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, who was called for the arrest of the 4 officers involved, said hard work will be required to restore peace in the city.
The main message that they have is that they want to see the officers involved. They want to see those officers arrested. And we heard the announcement from the FBI and the state investigators today. Again, they're running those 2 separate investigations. They both said they promised people justice. They said they'll move as quickly as possible, but they did not make the decision to charge.
I think that no other individual, regardless of race or anything, would enjoy this much discretion, would enjoy this kind of leeway after they've killed someone so blatantly and so brazenly and so cruelly in the manner that this officer killed George Floyd.
Mr. Floyd literally narrates his own demise, and these cops didn't do a damn thing. They didn't speak up at all. So this is about a cultural, an institutional, a structural problem, not just with police in Minneapolis, but all over the country.
The city of Minneapolis has experienced, these killings before. And as a result, the Department of Justice, after the last incident of unrest in the city of Minneapolis, actually did a study and released a report that provided a whole set of recommendations about how to deal with these kinds of issues, and particularly civil unrest. I've read the report and seen the recommendations. I see no evidence that the recommendations in that report have actually been implemented to try to quell some of the more extreme measures that the police have taken in terms of the unrest.
People are really just fed up with this sickness, this virus that is racism, that is literally killing us.
People want justice. They want to know what is going to happen. I would like to see the mayor talking more, just not at a noon press conference every day. He needs to be able to talk in the evening and not just in City Hall. He needs to be out on the street and talking with people and telling them what is going to happen. People are not patient, and understandably so, because they want justice.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.